Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your daily crypto news for Friday, September 22nd, 2023. I hope you're having a great week. I say that quite often, but I really mean it. I really do. I hope you're having a great week, and I hope you have a great weekend coming up. Remember, you can always reach out at matt@dailycryptonews.net. And if you would, please go over to Apple Podcasts, click the 5 stars, leave us a nice comment. I read them all. I even pop into the browser and sometimes to search for other countries from France, because if you don't know, the comments on Apple Podcasts, they only show up in your country and in your language. So if you're listening to Apple, say in the Netherlands or in the UK, your comments are only for the UK people. People in the US can't see them. So I actually go on the browser to make sure that I read them all. And I appreciate every last one of them. And I know what you're going to appreciate. Asia Focus with Sarah.
Hello everyone, Sarah here. I'm back with a brand new email, sarah@dailycryptonews.net. And of course, welcome to Asia Focus, a weekly section of Daily Crypto News, focusing on the Asian crypto scene. If you'd like to talk to me, that's sarah@dailycryptonews.net. South Korean game studio Krafton announced last Thursday that its upcoming NFT-driven metaverse game project will be called Over There. And they offered a first look through their trailer video. I gotta say, it was pretty cool. Established in 2007, Krafton has been one of the famous game studios in Korea, the creator of PUBG Battlegrounds, Defense Derby, and many more. The stock price of Krafton in Korea is about $110 as of September 21st. This new supposedly NFT game Over There is also called Over There to represent the company that has the bold courage to create an unprecedented mobile interactive UGC platform. UGC stands for User Generated Contents. This is the description of Over There in the official website. Quote, Over There is a mobile-based UGC platform that allows users to produce various games such as action RPGs, sports games, and shooting games. It adopts generative AI and Unreal 5 engines so that users can easily make high-quality content. In addition to creating games, users can also various social activities such as customizing avatars and chatting function. End quote. In this game, the content creator can create whatever items they want to create, and users can buy these items. So C2E create to earn system is implemented, and these items are going to be made in NFT form. At first sight, I was excited. I mean, another metaverse NFT game, who doesn't like it? Another metaverse game made by an experienced game studio? Well, on the second thought, the press release is reserved a little bit to promote the blockchain, metaverse, and NFT side of this game. Reading between lines, I wasn't hyped as much. Is this going to be another failed metaverse game or the revolutionary NFT game? What's your take, gamers? sarah@dailycryptonews.net. The Japanese government has announced a new policy to support startups and embrace cryptocurrency. Basically, the Japanese government will ease regulations on funding for startups. So when startups receive investment from investment funds, they will be able to hand over crypto assets, virtual currency, instead of stocks, etc. It's not like we haven't done this before, but the key here is that the government made this officially possible, legally granted. Wow, I'm very surprised. And even the news specifically mentioned cryptocurrency can be used instead of stocks. It could be restricted to some stable coins or any other forms of digital asset like CBDC. But in my eye, this just says some cryptocurrencies can be interpreted as securities. Anyways, investment firms will be happy to accept this new reality. Japan is really vamping up itself. Remember we talked about JPEGs last week? I guess usually there is no smoke without fire. After SFC, Hong Kong's Securities and Futures Commission's criticism earlier last week, JPEGs kinda got upset for them being unfair. Then now, Hong Kong police arrested 6 people in connection to JPEGs and even raided over-the-counter services related to JPEGs. What a week. Among the people police arrested, there were the influencers Joseph Lam and Chen Wing Yi, and they apparently have received over 1,000 complaints alleging fraud at JPEGs. The amount involved was about 1 billion Hong Kong dollars, that is about 120 million US dollars. Oh, it's not a good news right after Hong Kong's new regulations around virtual assets just went into effect. Not to mention the fact that it's about time that we are so tired of this sad news that's keeping the bear market going. Of course, this news does not directly involve JPEGs in a concrete way just yet. As for now, some users have claimed to be just a little bit difficult to withdraw their funds, and that's all. But any of this news is not going to look good on JPEGs. Be careful out there, folks. Not your keys, not your money.
And popping over here, we're going to start in the UK. Crypto exchange Bybit said that it will suspend its UK operations next month in response to regulatory changes, just a week after saying it was exploring all options to stay in the UK. New customers will not, and I will repeat, will not be able to open accounts as of October 1st. And starting October 8th, existing customers will not be allowed to add funds, create new accounts, or increase their positions. They will, however, be able to reduce and close their positions and withdraw their funds from the platform. The October 8th deadline is significant because that's when firms need to comply with the UK's new rules on advertising and promotions, which require crypto firms to be registered with the Financial Conduct Authority, or the FCA, and by registering, they'll be able to approve ads and communications. Bybit right now is not on the FCA's crypto register. These new rules, they're significant. The United Kingdom's Financial Conduct Authority, again the FCA, they warned crypto businesses on Thursday to fall in line with the new financial promotion rules. They said that the vast majority of crypto businesses appear to be ignoring them. In a letter that they released, they said that only 24 out of 150 firms have replied to a survey sent to them by the FCA. The FCA said that they're very concerned by the poor engagement of all of these unregistered crypto businesses. They said that they're really concerned because these crypto asset firms have UK customers. They concluded by saying, if firms believe that they're just going to ignore this and be in breach after the regime comes into force, they need to urgently consider their position. Pavel Pogodin, somebody that we've never heard before, but this is interesting. He apparently is one of the most active litigants against the billionaires of crypto. He is also rumored to be dead. Ex-users have just learned about the lawyers passing away when an image of his death certificate has been circulating. The death certificate shows that he died July 8th of 2022 at the age of 50. Pogodin, he's famous for targeting many Tether-dominant crypto exchanges, including FTX, BitMEX, all of them with class action lawsuits. Now that he's dead, some of these infractions, alleged infractions, are going to die with him. And finally, Republican presidential hopeful Vivek Ramaswamy is hoping to I like that word, woo the crypto community with yet to be defined policy intended to shift the regulatory needle about crypto in Washington, D.C. During his fireside chat at the Masari Mainnet event in New York, Ramaswamy said he plans to implement comprehensive crypto policy framework should he be elected to president. Ramaswamy said his team is actively seeking input in the community on serious, thoughtful proposals that address gaps overlooked by other presidential candidates, politicians, and current regulatory bodies. Ramaswamy continued to say that the problem with agencies like the Federal Reserve or the SEC is when you have a bunch of people showing up to work that should have never got the job in the first place. One of my chief issues with agencies like the FDA and the SEC is this regulation via enforcement paradigm, where they refuse to pre-specify what the rules actually are, but instead demonstrate what the rules are by picking who are the bad apples after the fact.
Now let's get into those crypto prices.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
And the time is 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The fear greed is at 39, barely fearful. Bitcoin sitting at $26,608, up 0.4% in 24. Ethereum's at $1,594, up 0.8%. Tether's number 3. Binance is at 210, up 0.2%. And XRP is at 51.1 cents, up 1.3%. Rounding off the top 10, we have USDC, Doge, Cardano, Solana, and Toncoin. The total market cap is at 1.06 trillion, a BTC dominance of 49.2, and an ETH dominance of 18.2. And I hope you had a great day. That was our show today, and I hope you have a great weekend. And until Monday, happy hodling, everyone.